So good afternoon. You're watching English with Akram, and today we have debate once again. And topic of debate is reservation. So this team will speak in the favor of reservation, and this team will speak against reservation. And so now I would like to ask the captains that whom will this hand. So Fabia.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Afsha, and today we are talking about a topic. Sorry, we are doing a debate. So the topic of the debate is about reservation. So the point comes is that reservation should be continued in India or not. So I think that it should be, even it must be continued in India, because at this time India needs reservation and more than. Okay. So now let's start. So before starting, I would like to tell you that in how many countries reservation is given. So in Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan, and there are many, and there are many and there are many countries. In those countries reservation is given. Okay. So now point is arises that why it should not be continued in India. Okay. So I think that it should be continued, because at this time, as I told you, that at this time India needs more reservation, because in India, like ST people, they are more backward. Even reservation is given them and exemption is given them, but however they are this much backward. You know that there are many people like Adiba. She was mentioning about.
Whenever I laugh, you don't stop.
Okay, like Adiba, she was. Okay, so like Adiba was saying that reservation is given to all the people, and as well as she was mentioning about that, about education system. So at first I would like to give you answer to Adiba that there is not fault of. There is no fault of.
I would like to answer you, Adiba.
Okay, so there is not fault of reservation. There is a fault of our education system. Not only me, but also data says that there is no any kind of fault of reservation. Even Dr. Vikas Divya, she is an IS. She also says that there is no fault of reservation. There is a fault of there is a there is a fault of our education system. Okay, and what the hell is this, that reservation is given to all the people? Like there is a girl, okay, and she is unable to walk properly. Okay, so will she get a wheelchair? And you all will get wheelchair? Tell. Definitely she will get. So why are you saying that all people should get reservation? It's not like this. Okay, and now.
Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum to all of you.
Walaikum assalam.
I am Sofia Malik. I'm delighted to get this opportunity to come in front of you and share my views on the topic. The topic is reservation should be continued in India or not. Well, I personally believe that reservation should be abolished from the country. Why? Because of reservation, the corruption is increasing day by day in our country. How the corruption is increasing? Earlier, when there was no reservation policy, so people were not corrupt at the time. Okay, people were not corrupt at the time. You know why this policy implemented? To uplift the lower caste people. But now the people are getting prepared fake certificates, and by the virtue of those certificates, they want to get the exemptions and the benefits which lower caste people need, which lower caste people deserve. So I think if the reservation policy would not exist here, so there will be no corruption. People will not become corrupt here. And as Afsha was saying about the countries, that there are so many countries in which reservation policy exists, or reservation policy is here. So you know which you told these they what was the countries?
Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan.
These are undeveloped countries, first of all. You didn't talk about America, you didn't talk about Germany, you didn't talk about France. So these are the developed country, and in these countries there is no reservation policy. It means reservation policy is not good for us.
Okay. So at first I would like to give her answer that she is mentioning about corruption. That corruption is increasing in our country. So first of all, tell me, my dear opponent, is there any kind of fault of reservation?
Of course it's a fault of reservation.
How?
Because the base is reservation.
No, it's not like this. Like because of only people, reservation should be banned. What the hell is this? Like if people are doing if people are corrupting, so why reservation should? So if people are corrupt, so what is the fault of reservation here?
It's the fault of reservation.
is working.
Because,
Yeah.
because a policy, who runs a policy? People runs a policy. So if the people are becoming corrupt, it means there's a fault of reservation policy. If reservation will not be here, so corruption will not be here, and it will be good for our country.
No, it's not like this. So I don't think that is there any kind of fault of reservation. Even our government should focus more on the reservation, that in which way people are using in the wrong way of the reservation.
Okay.
So,
Now I would like to talk about election. You know, the reservation policy has become the tool for the leaders to get the votes. Now, whenever the elections come, so the leaders, they say that if you know vote for me, then I will provide you reservation. The person who belongs to Dalit, if he takes a participation in the election, so he says that why I'm standing here, I belong to Dalit, I am Dalit. If the Dalit community, if the Dalit caste vote for me, then I will increase your reservation quota, I will provide you scholarship, I will make sure that you are getting all the benefits of the reservation policy. So these kinds of things are happening, you know, false promises they do. But the thing is, if reservation will not be here, so on the basis of reservation, at least they will not do false promises to the public.
okay, so as she is mentioning about that, about election community, so
Yes.
I don't. It's not totally about that who are getting reservation, who are not getting reservation. You know that at this time in India, approximately, still now 50% people from the means they belong to ST, and 18% people who belong to SC. Okay, means at this time there are many people who are backward. Even because of exemption, they are not developing. Okay, so you know that if I talk about at this time about our education system, so you know that 18%, 81%, not 80, 81 seats are empty in PhD, and 60 seats are empty in the IIT. But how empty? But however, there are many people, means there are backward people who are not cracking these kind of exams, and there are many people who keep on saying that reservation should not be continued in India, and it should be abolished. That take the reservation and throw it into the dustbin. What is this? That even you know that in the education system, what happens that they have exemption, but you know that only on competitive level, but they have lack of basic needs. Okay, they don't have proper resources. What about those?
Okay. You know, first of all, in each and every caste, poor and rich people are there. So you cannot say the person who belongs to journal, you know, he has all the resources, all type of resources. Of course not. I belong to journal. I don't have the full resources, not fulfill, but full resources I don't have even. And you know, I would like to talk about respect here. You know why this the policy had been implemented in our country by our government? Why? To uplift them. You know, first of all, if they have uplifted, okay, now they don't need any kind of reservation. Okay, if they get more reservation, so they will be here and we will be here.
No, it's
Now
not
then
like this.
government will provide reservation to us. And as sir gave the example that there was one of the actresses, when she was entering to the temple, so people stopped her. Sir, what do we call pandit? Priest. Yeah, priest didn't allow her.
What's the
Why?
name of that?
Because I'm telling why. You know why the priest didn't allow her to enter the temple? Because she belongs to the Dalits. She was Dalit. She had reservation or not, but reservation policy didn't allow her to enter the temple. Then why do we need this policy? If this policy cannot bring respect, cannot provide respect to them, then why do we need?
No, it's not like this.
It's like that.
Only on the behalf of only one example, you can't.
I am telling
you. Can't
I'm telling
criticize
more.
of the whole reservation.
I'm
system.
telling more. I'm telling. You know, one day I was watching the video,
Okay, tell
and in
me
that
the name
video,
of that girl. Please tell me the name of that girl.
let me. Okay, in that video, you know what I watched? There was a man, and proudly he was saying that I am Brahman, and I do discrimination with them. Whenever we call them in our marriages, so we do separate arrangements for them. We provide separate food them for eating. Or whenever they call us in their marriages, so we refuse. We deny to go. Why? If these kind of things are happening in our country, then there is no use of this policy. Yeah, there is no use of this policy then.
Sir, stop.